I remember when Funko Pops first started to become a thing, like when they first started to become popular. And at first, when they came out, it was like, ah, cool, a new collectible, right? And like, you know, everyone has one. At least, well, not every single person, but if you collect, you know, stuff like I do, you know, I do have a lot of collectibles, okay? And I started to buy them when I was in like my early 20s, you know, late teens, early 20s is when it started to get popular for me. You know, I'm 27 now. So a few years ago, it got popular. I bought a few here and there, but then I stopped buying them. Because, like, to me, it was just like a bit of a fad. And I wasn't one to, you know, just buy every single one of them. But I think that the Funko Pop, like, trend and and having every single one, it just got to a point where it was getting fucking ridiculous, all right? It's like the current, like, trends of when it comes to Labubus, all right? I think that they're starting to die off now, but it was also when, like, you know, back in the 2000s, it was Beanie Babies, okay? That was, like, the big fad of when it came to collectibles. But now, supposedly Funko Pop is about to go under. That's right. Funko itself, the company, has warned of an imminent collapse as their sales have started to plummet. And if you look at the stock of the company itself, is that they went public back in 2017 at $7. They peaked at around like $25 at a couple times, like in 2018 and also during 2022. But they are currently sitting at $3 and 33 cents. And it's not like when they dipped for a little bit, you know, during COVID, because during COVID, no one was going out. No one was really buying Funko Pops. Then they spiked back up after COVID, which is kind of expected. But since like 2023, they have just been on a slow decline since then. Like since they plummeted back in late 2022, they have not recovered. They haven't. And it doesn't fucking surprise me, okay? Because Funko Pops, they're fucking terrible. They're terrible. They're shit. Like, they really are. And the thing is that, like, people would buy them because they were really the only, like, cheap collectibles that you could get for something that you're a fan of. They were. But the truth is that they're fucking soulless. They are. Like, you look at some of the Funko Pops that they come out, like, these things shouldn't be worth $20. They should be worth, like, $5 fucking dollars. Like, I can't believe some of the shit that they put out. And in this day and age, like, there's so many better collectibles that you can buy, okay? There's ones like U2's and Nendroid, I think it's called. I always fucking forget what it's called, right? But, like, at least with those, they have a little bit more character in them, okay? They do. They have a little bit more character in them. And when it comes to the whole Funko Pops as well, is that I have done this too, okay? Is that the collection that people have, when it comes to me, like as you can tell, there is a couple things that are in boxes, but majority of it are taken out. Some of these motherfuckers leave every single one of them in the box. And why is it that always the people who collect these fucking things are like gigantic millennials? Like they are. I feel like with this fad, with the fact that Funko Pop is going over, once this news came out, every single millennial in the world just like dropped to their knees. They did. They dropped to their knees and they cried out no. Like that's how I think it is, right? And people, when it comes to these Funko Pops, they get so fucking like stressed out about it. Like I have some that are taken out of the box. I do. You know what I have as well? Some of them were sacrifices of when it came to taking my anger out of when I was playing Elden Ring. Someone bought me this. I can't fucking remember what it was, but this was Friends. I don't give a fuck about Friends. I don't really care. Ross got it to the head. Okay? I needed to take some anger out of when it came to Elden Ring. And then the Borderlands movie came out. I went and watched it. I got home and I was like, this movie was terrible. So Lilith copped it too. Okay? And people get so fussed out about it. Like I took fucking Butters out of the box. Right? And it's just like, oh, big fucking deal. Okay? It's Butters. Right? It's nothing special. But people lose their goddamn minds of it. I've seen people where I've said, oh, I've taken this one out of the box. And they go, oh my God. And I used to be like that. All right? There was a point where I was like that. But then I got to the point where it's just like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? It's just plastic. Like, I even saw, like, when I was looking through for stuff for this video, I saw that back in 2023, someone sold a Funko Pop for $210,000. I feel sorry for the loser who fucking bought that thing. I give it a couple more years, that thing's gonna be worth fuck all. You know what we're gonna do? Like I said, I still have some that are in the box. Okay, guys? I do. I have some that are in the box. We got right here, Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Gwen. Now, if you are a millennial, I recommend that you look away. Because this is going to hurt your very soul. Like, you gotta admit, alright? Like, you look at this, like, okay. Like, they're okay. Alright? This probably cost me like 20 bucks. Alright? 20 bucks. This cost me 40. Only $20 extra. And look at this. Look how much more premium this is. Like, if you want to buy collectibles, especially for something that you care about, because like I said, there's people who just buy Funko Pops for like the sake of fucking buying it because of the brand, all right? People buy them because stop buying it buy it because you enjoy it. Every single, like when I have collectibles here, I buy collectibles because it's from like the anime or show or movie or whatever it may be that I enjoy. I love One Piece. So I bought Gear 5 Luffy because I fucking love One Piece. And look how sick he looks here in this Can this lighting? Just there we go. Look how sick he looks in this statue. Okay? I bet you if I had to buy the Gear 5 Luffy for a Funko Pop, it'd look like shit. Wait, I'm gonna search that up right now. Like, what is this? Look, soulless. It's soulless. It's fucking soulless and it's shit. Like it really is. Like, why would I want to spend my money on that when there is so much better collectibles these days? So I'm not surprised that Funko was going downhill. I'm not. I'm surprised they even lasted this long. To be honest, a lot of people are. Like when I even went on Reddit at one point, I was expecting people to like be crying out on Reddit because that's like, you know, millennial heaven. But even a lot of people there on Reddit were like, damn, I didn't expect them to last this long. And then they're also saying, like, why get Funko Pops in the year 2025 when there's so many better collectibles to get? And it's true. It really is. And one of the reasons why Funko is definitely going under is because they would have to be paying these companies in order to make Funkos out of them, okay? Because that's what they don't make stuff from their own, obviously, all right? And they make Funkos of everything. Every medium out there, every show, there's a fucking Funko Pop of. Every fucking thing. Every show, every movie, anime, whatever it is, there's a Funko Pop of it. So you can just imagine how much money this company's having to spend in order to keep those IPs to produce these Funko Pops. It would be a fuckload, and there's no way that they would be able to keep up with the fact that there's so many other competitors now and so many better like figurines and collectibles to buy than their shitty statues. So I'd definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. If you are a millennial, rip bozo. But that's going to be it from me. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.